Hi, everyone. I am Gretel, and this here with me is Michelle.
Hi.
We are both product marketing managers at Medela, and we're so excited to talk to you guys today about all of the new products that we have coming out, including some pumps and some wonderful essentials that you're going to want to make sure to get your hands on before your little ones arrive. If you are not familiar with Medela, we've been around for decades and helping millions and millions of moms throughout their breastfeeding journey. And it's really our mission to make sure that we focus on the little things and the big things to make sure that our products really are designed to help you meet all of your breastfeeding goals. And so we start our product journeys by talking to moms, and that's exactly what we're hoping to do today. So please share your thoughts, share your questions about all of the wonderful products that we're going to be sharing with you today. Michelle's going to be going through our newest pump, the Pump and Style with the Max Flow technology, and she's also going to be sharing with you our new Harmony Flex. And then I'll be sharing with you some new essentials to make sure that you're aware of those products that are coming out from Medela as well. So make sure and hop on to the chat, and we'll be monitoring that and getting your feedback to make sure that we're answering any of your questions. So before we launched Pump and Style with Max Flow, we heard a lot of what moms wanted. And we, as I mentioned, getting moms' feedback is really important. And what we heard from her is that more milk, comfortable, easy to use, and making sure that you had reassurance that you had a pump that would give you superior performance. And that's exactly what the Pump and Style with Max Flow technology does. So go ahead and jump on the chat. I'm going to go ahead and ask Michelle to jump in and share with us our newest technologies and talk first about the performance. So what can you tell us, Michelle?
Well, thanks, Gretel. But first, before I start, I actually want to talk about Pump and Style in general. It's been around for 25 years. So Gretel, if you can show what Pump and Style looked like before. Many of you moms who are like second or third time moms actually might be familiar with this pump. But last year, middle of last year, we launched the new Pump and Style with Max Flow. And as you can see, if Gretel, you can hold it up again, it is completely different. It's a new shape, it's lightweight, it's just over 1 pound, fits
Mm-hmm.
nicely in your hand, and it has this great, nice, sleek white look, as well as the yellow buttons and kind of accents. And what's really great about this pump is all the performance that's packed into it. So Gretel alluded to it earlier. It's the Pump and Style with Max Flow technology. And what that means is there's a tiny motor in here, small but mighty, that actually creates micro vibrations that help you deliver more milk. And the technology, the MaxFlow technology, what that was actually inspired by was actually different anatomy in the human body. And before we started developing this pump, we really wanted to take a step back and not just repackage what we had or tweak it a little bit and change it and call it something new. We really explored different areas of the body to figure out what anatomy is similar to breast anatomy and what is it that, they're using within lung structures to actually apply different technologies. And what we found was that combined with our knowledge of babies being in the NICU is that infants that have underdeveloped lungs, they actually are treated with ventilators. And what these ventilators do is they create micro vibrations that actually help increase the lungs to help um, have the air or the gases travel a lot more efficiently and easily through the lungs. And so what we did was we took a similar type of technology and we thought, okay, let's apply that to a breast pump and see how that works. And what we found through our clinical testing, because everything we do is research based, is that moms who use the pump with the micro vibrations actually experienced more milk being drained from their breasts. And so for you moms, that's really important because you want to make sure that you're getting the most milk out of your breast in probably a shorter amount of time, right? And so that was really the inspiration behind the max flow technology and what it means. Another piece of technology that we have in here, which many of you moms are probably familiar with, is our two-phase expression technology. And what that
Mhm.
is it's two different phases. It is a stimulation phase and an expression phase. And what these phases do is they're actually developed based on the baby's natural sucking rhythm. And you'll notice, when the baby latches onto your breast, that they'll have a faster, really quick sucking rhythm in order to stimulate your breast to allow for that letdown. And then once that letdown happens, they'll have these longer, more drawn out suckling patterns. And what we've done is we've taken that natural baby sucking rhythm and we actually created the two-phase technology, which is integrated in this pump. And what's great about that is you guys don't have to be messing with any sort of cycle rates or vacuum ranges. It's all built in here, so it's very easy to use and intuitive for you, and it takes all the guesswork out.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about how long does that stimulation phase actually last for?
So that's a great question because we've actually made an improvement on that with this pump specifically. So our previous pumps, they actually had the stimulation phase. When you turn on the pump, it starts and it lasted for about 2 minutes because that's what we found through our research is that
Mhm.
mom's first letdown was after 2 minutes and then it would automatically switch over to expression phase. But because of the micro vibrations coupled with the two-phase expression technology, we found that moms are actually having a letdown within 1 minute. So
Mm,
again, we've improved that letdown time. So it means less time pumping and more milk removed. And the
awesome.
pump actually starts off. If I go, we'll continue on that because I'll talk about the user interface, but which is really simple. It's 4 easy buttons. There's a power on off button, the let down button, as well as a plus and minus. And what happens is all you have to do is you turn the pump on, and then you'll want to um, reach your maximum comfort vacuum and it starts off in that stimulation phase so you can toggle up and down, and then once you're comfortable it will automatically switch over to expression phase after those 60 seconds. And what happens is when it automatically switches over, if you feel that you haven't had your letdown, you can easily switch over again by clicking the letdown button. And then once it switches over again, if you need to, it will actually start off in a level slightly lower than what you ended with in stimulation, and it slowly levels back up just in case you need to level up or down. And there's 10 different levels, and you might be asking yourself, well, what level am I at? Because there is no indicator. And there's a reason that we did that. We wanted to make sure that you guys were focusing on your maximum comfort vacuum. And again, what that means is really dialing it up to where you're slightly
Mhm.
uncomfortable and then dialing it down just a little bit because you want to make sure that you're not um, at a higher vacuum range or level than you need to be because you want to make sure that you're not applying more pressure than needed. So, what it will do is say you're at level 4 in stimulation, you switch over to expression, it will probably start around level 1 and then it will slowly increase back to 3. You're not going to switch over right away to where you're kind of shocked. So, it eases into it.
Awesome. So how many levels again does it have?
There's 10 levels.
10 levels. Okay.
Yeah, so you can go down and up. And again, it's really about finding that maximum comfort vacuum. And as I say, it's not about the number on the scale, it's about how good you feel in those jeans. So think of it that way.
That's a good reminder. um, so what does it feel like? You talked a lot about the micro vibrations and the max flow technology that's really different from maybe some of those moms who have used our pumps previously. This is going to feel differently. So how does this pump feel different compared to our other pumps?
Yeah, so that's a great question. The best way our R&D team describes it is like a purring kitten. So when a purring kitten or cat is next to you, you can hear the purring, and then when you put your hand on the cat, you can feel it. So once you have the breast shield on your breast, you can feel these slight kind of micro vibrations, almost like as if your hands on a purring kitten. So it's really comforting and relaxing. Again, increasing that comfort within your pumping experience.
Awesome. That's a good analogy. I think, it's just very gentle, but it's, something that you can feel. One of the things I wanted to kind of maybe transition over to is the way that this product was designed to maybe help some of those moms who are approaching pumping and feeling really intimidated by all the parts and the simplicity that was developed in terms of the kit and the benefits that come along with that simple system and how moms can, really gain the benefit of that system.
Yeah, so dealing with, a newborn is, a lot of work in itself. And the last thing you should be worrying about is cleaning your pump parts, making sure you're keeping track of them. And then even again, alluding to what I said earlier, really worrying about, what level you're at or having to control cycle rates or vacuum ranges. We took all of the guesswork out of that part so you could focus on, what was important, that's your baby. But the other part that Gretel was talking about, is less parts and something that's easy to clean. And what we did was we actually eliminate some of the parts that you may have been used to with previous pump and style. So instead of two different tubings, we've actually incorporated our Y tubing, which includes, the two that go into the connectors, and then you have one single port that actually goes into the pump itself. So again, you're not fumbling with two tubings going into the pump, as I'm fumbling with my headset. And then the other piece will go directly into the connector like this. And you have your tubing set up. Another area where we eliminated some of the parts, many of you moms who, again, are probably a pump and style advanced mom, were used to the connector that had the valve and membrane. And what we did was we've incorporated our personal fit flex connector into the pump. And what's great about this is it's one piece with this large yellow membrane that has the valve and membrane connected. So again, we eliminated parts for you and building off, saving time and ease of use and ease of cleaning. We also made sure that there's really large openings for you to fit a bottle brush in there so it's easy to clean. It's a big yellow membrane that's easy to keep track of. There's many of you who probably remember those little white membranes that end up, in the sink or somewhere in the dishwasher that you can't find. And we really wanted to make sure this was easier for you to use. And one thing to actually point out is that we've um, made Pump and Style Advanced a closed system at the kit. And you might remember with Pump and Style with Max Flow, and I probably have a connector that's similar. This is what you guys are probably all used to. With this one, when it connects into the tubing, we have this large yellow membrane that creates that barrier between the milk going in through the shield and into the bottle. So you no longer have to worry about milk backing up into the tubing. And we heard you moms, you wanted a closed system at the kit, and it was really important for us that we included that in the pump. But again, less parts, easy to use, all dishwasher safe. You can take everything apart and throw them in the dishwasher. And you can even take the connector apart so you can get into, again, all the little crevices, but the parts are larger, they're easy to keep track of. And Gretel will go over some other options for cleaning as well that will make your life easier later.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the chats, and I want to say that our encouragement to you moms, you're going to be successful with this pump. And maybe Michelle, there's lots of questions about how you moms can get your hands on this and whether this is actually available through insurance. So maybe we can answer some of those questions because there's a lot coming in. And then while I look for some of the other specific questions.
Yeah, so it is available through insurance. If you go to our website, we have a program where we can connect you with different providers based on, whatever insurance you have. And then the distributor will decide, what you qualify for. But with our insurance program, you have two options. We have an insurance kit, which includes the pump. It includes a set of brush shields as well as a power adapter and a battery pack. The battery pack's great in case you're not next to an outlet, as well as 2 bottles, 2 sets of connectors, and it's everything you need. We also have the upgrade version, which is available, and that's what's available through retail. And that's the version you'll see that comes with the bag, which is really great. It doesn't look like a pumping bag, which many of you moms like. It includes the cooler, which fits 4 bottles, as well as the cooling element. And it fits nicely in the bag with everything else, your pump and all the parts. And it comes with 2 sets of the personal fit flex shields, size 21 and 24. And the one thing I do want to point out with the shields, we are including our newest shields, which are really great, and they really give you, again, that added comfort and more milk. And the one thing you'll notice if you're familiar with pump and style before is that the previous shield, it was round and it had a 90-degree angle. And with the new shield, you'll notice this oval shape as well as a new angle, and it's 105 degrees. And what that means is it actually complements your breast anatomy more naturally and better. And so you're not causing any restrictions on your milk ducts, so it allows milk to actually flow a lot more freely. And what that means is, and what it calculates out to, is actually 11.8% more milk. And that's on top of the max flow technology. So you're getting more milk from that, and you're getting more milk from the breast shields. And then it has this added flexible rim for that added comfort.
Awesome, Michelle. Great point to come back and make sure that we're talking about the breast shield because that is a huge improvement over the previous breast shield that we had, and lots of moms are talking about how comfortable that is. So this pump actually comes with 2 different sizes, right?
Yeah, so in the retailer upgrade version, there's size 24 and 21. And then in the insurance, you're going to get one size of the Personal Fit Plus. And it won't have this soft outer rim, but it will still have the oval shape and the 105-degree angle. So you're still getting that 11.8% more milk. And the one thing that I really want to point out with your breast shield is that, one, if you were using our previous shields, and say you size to a 21, you may not be a 21 in the Personal Fit Flex. So it's going to be really important to resize yourself. And what we do have included in every box is our shield sizing pamphlet. So take a look at it because shield sizing is really important and can impact how successfully you pump. And the other thing is that you may be one size when you leave the hospital or in the hospital, or even 3 months after you start breastfeeding or pumping, because your anatomy does change from month to month. So just make sure you're continuously
Mhm.
resizing yourself if you see that the shield's fitting a little bit differently or affecting how it feels on your breast with the suction.
Awesome. Thanks for covering that. And these really are just so different than our traditional breast shields. One of the questions that came in was talking about the connector in comparison to the old connector. And so maybe you can speak a little bit about that and the differences. A mom expressed that she might be concerned that it's heavier, but this pump actually includes something that moms are raving about, which is the
Yeah.
bottle stand.
Yeah, and so this is actually one of my favorite things because this is something I actually wish I had when I was pumping.
Mhm.
I was a pump and style advanced mom, and there were often times where you're still hooked up to the tubing and you're putting it on your nightstand and you're trying to balance everything. And this actually helps stabilize the bottle. And what's great about that is you can disconnect it, set it to the side, do what you need to do, and then go transfer this either to milk storage bags or put the cap on it and put it in the fridge. And again, this comes with the upgrade version, either through insurance or you can find it at our major retailers like Target and Walmart and Bye Bye Baby. So, lifesaver on stabilizing the bottles. And then what you asked about the connectors, right?
Yeah,
Or
so
was
the difference between the 2 different connectors, I think a mom was worried that they might be heavier. Um, but the one thing, just maybe to mention to, I think there's a question, is this a closed system? So maybe we can cover off on that. And, the heaviness factor, is there a difference between the old and the new or?
Yeah, so the connectors are a bit different, and many of you moms may recognize this one, or you've received it in the hospital before, or with a pump and style advanced kit. This is something if you're using like our Symphony pump, for example, if you had a baby in the NICU, they would give you this connector, and it is slightly different. It is a little bit smaller. However, it isn't a closed system at the actual connector. And so this is something that you will not or you should not be using with your pump and style advance, because if you do use it, milk can back up into the tubing and then that will go directly into your pump and damage it. So what we did, like I was alluding to at the beginning, is that we did make an improvement and we made this a closed system at the kit, so you wouldn't have the milk backing up in the tubing. So I'll just put it together so you can see. What we did was we took the membrane and we moved it up here. So you have this large barrier that's going to actually stop milk from entering here and then backing up in the tubing. The milk will drop directly down. And that's how we've incorporated the closed system at the kit.
Awesome. Yes, thank you for covering that off. And maybe one thing to point out too, that the benefits far outweigh in the design of these new connectors than the old connectors. So they might be slightly larger, but they were designed specifically to be really easy and simple to use, and closed system, obviously, which is the best part.
Yeah.
But easy to clean. Maybe you can show how that wide opening is just, moms can take off the back and she can
Mhm.
get in there, easy to clean.
So again, you want to sanitize all your parts before you get them. Let's touch on cleaning a little bit. And you also want to wash them after every use. I would suggest, we recommend taking apart everything, and that even means taking off the cap as well. And you can either boil a pot of water and put these in to sanitize, or we have great micro steam bags that you can use that Gretel will, she can either show you or talk to. And make sure you just, really take everything apart to clean them. And if you're going to clean them by hand, again, large openings to get a bottle brush in to
Hmm.
both your bottle, your connector, and your breast shield. Or you can throw all these in the dishwasher. They're all dishwasher safe.
Yes. So Rebecca says that she's learned more about breast pumps in this presentation that she ever has. So we're happy to hear that, because we know that this can be a little bit intimidating to moms as they're looking to embark on this journey. So yes, thank you for covering that. The benefits of this new connector that was designed with the closed system in mind. Um, Lots of moms asking where she can get these pumps. We have them available through retail, as well as then there is an insurance pump available. What else?
One thing I would note, if you go to our website,
Mhm.
you can either connect through our insurance program to find out where you can get the pump that's covered by insurance, as well as looking at which retailers we actually offer the pump with through. And there's been a lot of promotions going on recently, so I encourage you to go on,
Yeah.
look at which retailer might have a great promotion and snag it, because those promotions won't last for long, as we're saying. But the SRP of the pump is 249 if you go with the version that has everything in it. And you can find it as low as 199, or even sometimes lower, we've actually been
Mm.
seeing. So like I said, if you see that price point, grab it and you won't regret it. It has everything you need to pump away from home. We like to call this the hardworking pump for the hardworking mom, because it's the one that moms typically
Mhm.
use when they go back to work. And again, it includes everything you need. It includes the bag, it includes the cooler, it includes a
Mhm.
battery pack. Sometimes you don't have an outlet next to you, that where you can pump. It's lightweight, it's portable, so you can have it in your lap if you need to. It's just over a pound, so it makes it really convenient to work on the go. But we do have another option if you are on the go that comes in really handy. And I always tell Gretel this is the product that you don't know you need it until you need it. And that is our Harmony manual breast pump. And many of you may think, I want something to do the work for me. But there's times where, a manual breast pump comes in really handy. and no pun intended there since it's a hand pump. But this actually has technology packed into it, which is really nice. So it has the personal fit flex breast shield like you'd receive with the pump and style with max flow. It has the two-phase expression technology, and the way that's built in is through this handle. And what's really unique is that there's two different ways to actually maneuver the handle. And
Mhm.
the first one, you'll notice it's a similar icon to what the pump has on the button, and that's going to be your stimulation or your letdown. And then once you see that letdown happening, again, you manually just start pulling at the main part of the handle. And what's really nice and unique about this is that you have the control in what that vacuum might feel like and how long that pull is. So you can customize it to however you're feeling. And then again, it has not that many parts. You can take it apart. It comes with the bottle stand, and you can throw this into a bag and it fits easily into your purse. So it may be that, it's a night out, you're getting away from your little one and you need something just for a little bit of relief. Or this is a great kind of breastfeeding buddy because if you do have a baby who may tend to latch more on one side, you can put this on the other side and it alleviates maybe some of that engorgement, or you can capture some of that milk um, while you're breastfeeding.
Yeah. So Jessica asked if we would recommend that you have one of these manual pumps on hand, even if you have a full electric pump. And we would say absolutely. This is
Mhm.
great option for throwing in the diaper bag or throwing in your purse if you're out with your ladies, or if you just want something that's really simple, convenient, easy to use, and you have the great benefits of having the Personal Fit Flex Shield.
Yeah.
Uh, there was also a question Krista had asked about the sizing of our Personal Fit Flex Shield. So, can you refresh everybody which sizes we have in that brush shield?
Yeah, so what you'll receive in the actual kit for a pump and style with max flow is you'll receive a size 21 and 24. In the Harmony, and correct me if I'm wrong, Gretel, it's a size 24, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And then we also offer other sizes online, so you
Mhm.
can go to our website and look for the right size. The Breast Shield sizing chart is what comes with all of our pumps, and you'll notice it gives really clear
Mhm.
instructions on how to size. And again, make sure you're sizing yourself regularly because that could
Mhm.
really impact your milk output.
Yeah, one of the moms had asked about where you could go to get tips on sizing, and Amanda, one of our moderators, had jumped on with a great link of where you can go to find out more about the sizing for our Personal Fit Flex shields, and make sure that there's a really easy, great resource for you to find your shape that's specific to your breast shields or your breast size.
Yeah, and you can always talk to the LC in the hospital
Mm-hmm.
or go to your local LC. They're super helpful. I know I took advantage of them when I was going through my breastfeeding journey, and you wouldn't believe how helpful having the right size shield is, as well as how more comfortable it is. So super important. Important. One mom asked about the battery pack. The battery pack lasts for 2 hours. It takes eight AA batteries, and it gives you 2 hours of pumping time, and that's 2 hours of consistent pumping time. So it won't start to die slowly as soon as the batteries start to drain. You'll get 100% power with those 2 hours.
There were some moms who had asked two specific questions that I felt like addressed maybe some of the other pumps that we have. For more information, we have, maybe Amanda can post a link as well for additional information. So, in addition to Pump and Style with Max Flow technology, we also have a really portable pump, which is Freestyle Flex, and that has a rechargeable battery. And then a mom was asking about, the noise, and I know that Pump and Style Max Flow is quiet, and it has been designed to be quiet, but it's not our most quiet pump. And so that would be our Sonata pump. But maybe you can speak a little bit about, again, the weight, the sound on Pump and Sound Max
Mhm.
Flow and um, address some of those questions for moms.
Yeah, so the weight of this, it's really non-existent. It's just over 1 pound. It's 1.18 to be um, exact. And what's really great about this is it's super lightweight. So if you want it next to you on the table, if you want to just set it in your lap, it doesn't interfere with anything else that you're doing. Regarding the sound, to Gretel's point, this isn't our quietest pump, but it's also quieter than Pump and Style Advanced. So for your moms who have that pump, you'll notice that this is quieter. It does sound a little bit different because, again, it has that max flow technology, which is different than previous Pump
Mhm.
and Style or some of our other pumps. So it's a unique sound that is actually unique to the technology. And in order to create those micro vibrations, the motor has to work a certain way. And so that's what you're hearing. And I always like to think about it in relation to a car. Like when you're driving a Prius, for example, sometimes I don't even know that that thing's on. And there's reassurance with this that I know it's on, I know it's
Mhm.
working. And it just, it kind of alleviates some of that stress. So it's really, it's a comforting sound too, because you can hear and feel that the micro vibrations are happening, that's working.
Thank you, Amanda. She did
Mhm.
post a link for you moms. And, Jenny Lee had asked the question about, what is the best one that you have? And it really is so much about your lifestyle and really understanding, will you be going back to work? Will you need something that's more portable and, with that rechargeable battery that you can get, but size and form factor might play a bigger role. And some of the specific things that each of you might be looking for. Around the lifestyle is I think I would say something to focus in on.
I
Is there?
saw one mom ask about the battery. So it's not rechargeable. It looks like it is because it is so small and compact. It does have the power adapter port here. We do have a rechargeable option, which actually Gretel can talk to you about, which is our Freestyle Flex pump.
Mhm. Oh, yep. So I'm going to grab the Freestyle Flex Pump.
Mhm.
A lot of the great features that Michelle was talking about with the tubing being simplified to this wide tubing was created for this little baby. This guy is under a pound, so he fits really nicely in your hand. It has a really premium display with Freestyle Flex, and this has 9 pumping levels. And so this does not sacrifice pumping performance for the compact, sleek design that you might need for more of an on-the-go lifestyle. So this is Freestyle Flex. This pump also comes with a full solution with the cooler bag and the pump carry bag, as well as 4 bottles. And we have our 2 sizes of our Personal Fit Flex shields, the 21 and the 24 millimeter brush shields. And this is really for that on the go mom who needs something that is super portable, lightweight, easy to use, and all of those great features that Michelle had gone over with the kit and the connectors and the closed system and um, the easy to clean design of these shields. We've incorporated with that pump as well that we launched last year.
Yeah. So Kelsey asked, does insurance cover replacement parts? That's all very unique to your insurance. So I can't really guide you on what is covered and what isn't. I know
Mhm.
when I was through my insurance, they did cover replacement parts. So make sure you actually talk to your insurance before you head out to retail because chances are they might cover those and they can cover them every so many days that you need parts. So before we transition over to some of the essentials and must need items, I just want to quickly, summarize some of the top features and benefits of our newest pump. So, Pump and Style with Max Flow launched last year, and this is really built around, again, that Max Flow technology that was inspired by lung anatomy and the concept behind using micro vibrations to move air in and out of the lungs, and we applied that to a breast pump. So again, it's taking that concept and applying it to the breast, which means you're removing more milk. And again, with more milk comes our Personal Fit Flex oval brush shield. So that 105-degree angle that gives you the 11.8% more milk. You have less parts. It's easy to clean. It's easy to use. All of the technology, the two-phase expression technology is built in here. You don't need to worry about cycle rates or vacuum ranges. There's a simple power on off button. You have the plus and the minus, and you have that let down button that switches automatically from stimulation to expression. Um, in 60 seconds, and then you have the ability to switch it back, so you're in control that way, and you can increase the vacuum ranges from levels 1 through 10. um, so again, including everything that you need to pump away from home. If you are that working mom that's going back and forth, it's a lifesaver. I encourage you to get everything you need or upgrade, because you will end up probably purchasing these parts separately. And then again, the Harmony manual pump, which can be a lifesaver. And this is a great thing actually to add on to your registry as
Mhm.
well. It's
Mhm.
something that is easy for someone to give you for a shower gift or welcome baby gift, and it's that thing again that you won't know you need it until you need it. But it has the two-phase expression technology built into it within the handle, as well as the bottle stand
Yes.
and the oval brush shield.
Moms love those bottle stands, and I think, got some ideas from you ladies. We might even be looking at adding those as a separate item since they seem to be a hot ticket
Mhm.
item. Um, we're so glad with all of these comments coming through that these are helpful topics that we're discussing with you today. And, Michelle was just mentioning, and I've seen some notes as well from moms about the appreciation for the design of these pumps to make life easier. And when we talk about making it easier, oftentimes that's around cleaning. So I'm going to, maybe transition over from pumps to a full portfolio of products that we have on our accessories to support breastfeeding moms, not just with pumping, but then, what happens to make sure that you have what you need that is going to help you reach your breastfeeding goals with feeding and storage. We also have a full line of breast care products. So we have some new exciting products I want to make sure I'm covering with you today. We have cleaning products that are going to make your life
Mhm.
so simple and easy to clean these pumps and other products in our offering and our portfolio. And then we have some nursing apparel. So stocking up on these essentials is going to be really important. And hopefully, what I share with you guys today will help answer some questions about how these tools can help be helpful in attaining your goals. So, the first one I want to cover is our Easy Expressions Bustier. So, this is a great addition to any of our pumps. So, this works with our pump and style, with Max Flow. This works with the Freestyle Flex that I showed you. It even works with our hospital grade pump, the Symphony. This is a hands-free pumping bustier, and this is really giving moms the freedom to be able to pump hands-free. And it is easy to use, and it is really comfortable. So it's just throw it in the washing machine. You can wash this in cold water. This is available through all of our retailers, Amazon, Walmart, Buy Buy Baby, and Target. But this is a great addition. And we designed this a few years ago for really an improved experience for moms with great fabric that has adaptive stretch material and is really comfortable and fits nice and gives you the confidence to be hands-free while you're pumping. So that's the Easy Expression Bustier.
And that's
And
a lifesaver, I have to
yes,
say, because it's not often that you get to just kind of sit and
yes,
relax and pump. You
yes,
are typically doing something else at the same
yes.
time,
You're
and it's
either
not just
moving
watching TV.
around, cooking dinner, taking care of a toddler, doing
Yeah.
something. In the rare occasion that you actually are able to read something, you have two hands to be able to hold that magazine that you've been dying to look at.
Yeah.
So that's great. Some of the other really wonderful products that we have, which have made moms' lives so much easier, are cleaning. So we have a number of cleaning products. We have this quick clean spray. This is a great addition to help disinfect your products, your pump parts. It eliminates 99.9% of germs on hard, non porous surfaces, and it's safe. There's no rinsing, no white formula. So this is really a great addition to just throw in your pump bag, have this on hand. If you happen to drop one of these pump parts while you're pumping or getting ready to set up, this is a great way to just easily sanitize and disinfect those pump parts. And then this is a great, I love this product so much. Not only is this useful because it will help you to sterilize and sanitize your parts every day. This is the Quick Clean Microsteam bag. So you put a little water in here, you put your bottles, your breast shields, your connectors, and you put these in the microwave for 2 minutes. This will disinfect all of those parts in about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And this is actually reusable. So that's a really great feature of this, is that we designed it. It's not just one-time use. This is actually able to be used up to 20 times. So that's really great. This comes in a box of 5. And these are available, anywhere: Amazon, Walmart, Buy Buy Baby, and Target.
So when mom did say that she received these at a shower over the weekend, and I was going to say all of these essentials that Gretel is talking about are great items to add to your
Mhm,
registry because, they're those little add-ons or it's great. Some moms actually give them to you because they have the experience and they know that you're going to need them. But these are the things that, really help you save time, especially those micro
mhm,
steam bags. They were a lifesaver. I wasn't, sitting and waiting for a pot of water to boil or even
mhm,
forgetting about it. It was
mhm.
2 minutes in and you're done.
Yep, because we do recommend that you sanitize your pump parts one time per day. So that is a great way to do that instead of the boiling. Although the boiling does work, and you can also dishwash all of your pump parts as well. But we have also another convenient solution for cleaning is our quick clean wipes. These are convenient portable cleaning, and there's no need for soap and water. So if you're in the car and you need to wipe off your brush shield and wipe your parts off before you put them in your bag, this is a great essential to have in your pump bag and on the go. So cleaning without water or soap, that can't get any better than that. Any more
And
simple.
cleaning is so important right now if we think
Yes,
about, the
yes,
life we're living right now. And it's
absolutely.
great, for other items if you drop them, it's a quick clean wipe away.
And I am really excited. We have some new accessory products from Medela. So some new to our portfolio, as well as some benefit or some improvements to long time standing products. So any of you moms who have breastfed before maybe have had an experience with, those early days, or maybe this is something that you mamas that are going to be breastfeeding are most concerned about, is the pain. And we have a new lanolin product. This is Pure Lan, and this is really a great item. This is safe for mom, safe for baby. This is a single ingredient, 100% all natural lanolin. So this is just an improvement over our previous lanolin, and this is really just ultra pure lanolin, and it's free from additives, preservatives, parabens, and fragrance. And so this is a great essential that you should have on hand just to keep yourself moisturized and in those early days protected, and making sure that you don't experience any of those cracks or bleeding nipples. So this will keep you comfortable and continuing to breastfeed your little one.
And this is something that you want to get before you're at the hospital, or you've had the baby, you want to pack it in your bag to take to the hospital,
Mhm.
and you want to have it at home. I remember I didn't. I mean, luckily they gave me something at the hospital, but it's one of those things again, you don't know you need it until you need it. And you don't want to be sitting there with, like bags of frozen peas, like I was. It's going to be a lifesaver. And you can still breastfeed your baby when you after you apply it as well. You don't need to take it off, which is really important. I know moms are concerned about that as well.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now I'm really so excited and really honored to share with you guys these new additions to Medela's portfolio, Medela Baby Pacifiers. And these are so cute. These have little eat local, breastfed, 24/7 milk bar, little animals. And we're so excited to have these new additions to the Medela portfolio. Medela baby pacifiers are unique in their design, and they have been created with specific design features like senso pearls, and these are really gentle on baby's skin. And there's been some design improvements with the way that these have extra large air holes to reduce and optimize baby's airflow as he or she is using these pacifiers. So we do have newborn pacifiers, and we also have um, uh, larger infant up to 6 to 18 months even of these new pacifiers, and they're just so cute. I don't know if you guys can see those there. i'm
Yeah.
I'm breastfed eat local. I love these. So these are a great addition to our essentials, and they really provide babies with comfort and soft, flexible, um, contoured shape to fit different sizes depending on the size of the baby. So these are wonderful additional essentials that you'll need for your baby. So we're excited to not only be designing products for you, but also for your baby, and to just really help with this whole journey, and really through your baby's first years and beyond of life.
Yeah, and I think too, Gretel, aren't some of those glow in the dark?
Yes,
So,
these ones are glow in the dark. So we do have this one that glows in the dark, and then we also have actually some silicone versions
yeah.
as well. So these are really soft, and mom or babies are going to love these. So these can be found at Amazon, Walmart, and Target. You can also go to our website and find out more information about those and how they were each designed specifically to be very gentle on baby's skin, improving the air circulation, and really supporting the development for a baby as they moved from that 0 to 6 months, 6 to 18 months, and then 18 months and beyond.
Yeah, and I think the last ones you held up too, they actually come with a case
Yes.
that you can actually sanitize them in. So again,
Uh-huh.
it's you can store them in it, or the other ones come with a nice storage cap. So if you do have to
Mhm.
throw it in your bag, but again, it's giving you that convenience that you need, and making sure that your parts are clean for your baby too. There are different sizes. So if you go onto our website, we list all the different sizes and where to find them because we are available at all major retailers. So take a look and check out the different sites to find the best price. And yes, the glow in the dark one is great because if the baby loses it in the middle of the night,
Yes.
you're not taking all that time to search for it, as it
Yes.
often happens. Uh,
Paula
so,
asked
yeah.
if you can, yes, you can sterilize those in the case.
Mhm.
That is really great.
Yeah. Um, so if I mean, you guys have lots of great questions. I'm just going through to make sure we didn't miss anything. Um, Rebecca, you totally need the glow in the dark ones. Yes. And those are things to have too, before the baby comes. Because, sometimes your baby might need it.
Hmm.
And they also, like different shapes. Yeah, I think the
Yep.
hospitals tend to give you certain sizes and shapes, and you may find that something works different for your baby. So it's always
Rebecca
something good to
asked
have.
if there was a newborn size and normal size. So there are newborn 0 to 6 months, and then 6 to 18 months. So we do have them designed specifically for those developmental stages.
Yeah. So I know we've covered a ton of
A lot.
education on our breast pumps in a short amount of time, and we're coming up on our like 40-45 minute mark. But again, our newest addition is our pump and style with Maxwell that many of you have probably been hearing and reading about. Moms are loving it. They're getting a lot more milk because of the Maxwell technology, as well as the added personal fit flex shields at 11.8% more milk, they're feeling more comfort, not only because of the shield, but because of, the micro vibrations and how comfortable the pump feels. Sometimes you may think, is this even working, until you look down and you see that your bottles are full of milk. I know my sister, who was a pump and style advanced mom and now a pump and style with max flow, can't stop raving about how comfortable it is compared to other pumps she's used. So, really great for that working mom on the go, really lightweight, portable. You can take it anywhere with the bag that it comes with. And then we also talked about that Harmony, which could be a lifesaver if you're not near, any outlets or power sources.
So I'm going to ask Amanda, because moms were asking to post a link to the lanolin as well. And then there were some, I covered this. This is our newest addition to our breast care line. And this is our single ingredient 100% all natural lanolin, our newest product. And this is safe for mom, safe for baby. It does not need to be removed before breastfeeding. You can use this after every time you breastfeed, and you don't have to remove it before breastfeeding. You can also use this after pumping. I think one of the moms had asked if you could use this after pumping. And for pumping, absolutely. So this is one of our newest products. And
Pack
then,
it in your hospital bag.
yes, pack it in your hospital bag. And the cleaning products too. I covered all of these wonderful essentials. So all of these great portable options for cleaning, sanitizing, cutting out the hassle of having to boil, popping your parts into your microwave for 3 minutes and calling it a day. And that's really a great way to address those daily cleaning needs for your pump parts.
And we also have, which we didn't talk about, we have breast pads, we have milk storage bags, and other essential items that you're going to need. So take a look at our website and then link to, whatever major retailer, you shop with or is near you, to find out availability. But we have so many other products that we didn't even touch on. So
We're so grateful to have the opportunity that we could chat with you guys today. Loved all of the feedback, all of the engagement, and really happy to hear that we could jump on and make it simple and not as intimidating for you guys. There is a lot that goes into it, but we have put a lot of the thought, and our products have been designed with you in mind, making sure that we're hearing your feedback and we are keeping your needs at the forefront and including those into our newest innovations. So we are excited to hear your feedback. We will definitely be taking these things back and excited for the next time that we're able to come back together.
yeah, stop by our booth, ask some more questions. Sometimes the questions even end up coming to us. So enjoy all the information that you're learning and this journey that you're taking with your newborn. And congrats on all you
Yes.
moms out there, first, second, third, whatever it might be.
Yes.
It's an exciting time. So
congratulations. You guys are going to be awesome, and
right.
good luck. So thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.